Naturally, with Avengers Endgame, a lot of websites have to naturally update their info, specifically the Disney-owned ones, because there's international markets and, of course, international websites. Not everybody in Spain can read English, so you have translations. So the latest one is a German translation of Avengers Endgame, and a little synopsis that's out there and what it says. So looking at Avengers Endgame, we know that they've said it's like the beginning of something new and the end of everything we know. And people have kind of looked at this brand new quote from a German website that's in relation to it, and specifically that it says that the universe slash the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the phases are going to end with a bang. And naturally, people are starting to freak out, you know, trying to figure out what this means. So it could mean a few things, so I'll go over them. First and foremost, it's a indirect translation from German. So it could just be that the words don't exactly line up. And this is obviously something that does kind of happen in a lot of translations. You know, you can't one-to-one translate a language perfectly. So we don't know what they're saying. But a lot of people have taken this as a sort of maybe spoilery account of what could possibly be happening. Like, is the universe gonna end with a giant bang? Which, maybe, if that makes sense. The Infinity Gauntlet clearly has got to play a role in this movie. As most of you know, in the most recent Secret Wars, Dr. Doom gets the Infinity Gauntlet, and the universe, like, literally ended with a bang as he reshapes everything. So, you know, everything changed. And maybe something like that is happening, because, once again, we don't know much. We know it's called Endgame. We know it's setting up the future, and we know it's kind of leaving the past behind. And they've said that the quantum realm is going to play a huge role in the MCU going forward after this movie. Naturally, just by that, we know multiverses, other dimensions, time travel is possible, right? So, who's to say that maybe the universe, the world as we know it, isn't going to be reshaped with a giant bang? Kind of like the Big Bang Theory, right? It's like, oh, and then everything existed. But in Marvel Comics, that's caused by Galactus, Galen from another universe, complex egg. It's complex. They'll explore that, maybe never, but it's too complex to talk about. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's a rebirth or a reshaping of a new universe. And hey, if you have the X-Men coming and you've never mentioned mutants, what's a better way to explain them than some sort of reshaping of the universe? Or maybe Celeste, I don't know, it's explaining Eternals or something, which will probably be dealing with the quantum realm as well and quantum energies. So really, I think it's a misdirection, possible mistranslation, but we never know, because sometimes we've actually, like, maybe 3 or 4 times in the last year, we've had like interviews and things we look back on and we go, oh wow, that spoiled the entirety of Infinity War, but nobody picked up on it till like a year after, right? So it could be real. I don't know. We'll refer to this video in like 7 months, and if it was real, then I guess the universe ended in that film. So there you go.